So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back in with a new topic, and today's topic will be how AI was trained and why its answer feels almost freaky. Let me ask you something. Have you ever asked AI a question? Almost you have. And it replies so perfectly that you paused and thought, wait, is this thing reading my mind? It explains clearly, it adjusts tone, it cracks a joke, and it even understands your mood sometimes. And for a second, it feels almost freaky. So the big question is how? How does a machine give such a human like answers? Is it conscious? Is it thinking? Or is something else happening behind the curtain? Let's open that curtain and let's deep dive into this. So, step one, it wasn't thought like a human. It wasn't taught like a human. Nobody sat down and explained the world to AI. It didn't go to school. It didn't attend lectures. It didn't read books the way we read. Instead, it was trained on massive amounts of text, books, websites, articles, public documentations, and conversations, the stories, core, debate, not to memorize answers, but to learn patterns. And AI training is not about storing facts, it's about recognizing patterns in language. If human says the sky is, that's most of the time the next word is blue. AI learns probabilities. AI learns probabilities. That's it. That's it. It predicts what all should come next. But here's where it becomes powerful. It does this billions of times per second. It does this billions of times per second. So imagine step 2 will be the brain structure. Imagine a digital brain made of layers. Imagine a digital brain made of layers, millions, billions, even trillions of tiny mathematical connections. These are called neural networks. They don't understand like human. They calculate. You give it a sentence, it breaks it into a tokens, small chunks of meanings. Then each layer processes these tokens, and layer after layer after layer, each layer refines the prediction. By the time it finishes, it has calculated the most likely, most coherent next response. And because it was trained on so many writing styles, it can sound professional, funny, persuasive, serious, motivational, and technical. Not because it feels those things, but because it learns the patterns of those tones. So, why does it feel freaky sometimes? Because humans are pattern recognition machines too. Because humans are pattern recognition machines too. When something responds smoothly, understands context, maintains flow, and connect ideas, we associate that with intelligence. And intelligence feels alive. But here's the twist. AI is not thinking, it's predicting. Very, very, very well. It doesn't know the answer. It doesn't know the answer. It generates the it generates the most statistic it generates the most statistically likely continual based on its training. It generates the most statis it generates the most statis it generates the most statistically it generates the most statistically likely continuation based on its training. But when prediction becomes extremely accurate, it looks like understanding. That's the illusion. So here's something most people don't realize. After initial training on massive text data, human steps in. They review answers, they rate responses, they correct mistakes, they reward better explanations. This process is called reinforcement learning with human feedback, RLSF. That's why answer feels aligned, structured, helpful. Because human help shape the behavior. Yeah, it's powerful, but human feedback refined it. But it's not machines versus human. It's machine plus human. This isn't just about AI. This is about how intelligence works. And this is about how intelligence scale. For centuries, knowledge was locked in books, libraries, universities. Now, knowledge patterns can be compressed into models and, and assessed in seconds. That changed education, business, creativity, and problem solving. But here's the most important part: AI doesn't replace thinking, it amplifies it. If you ask shallow question, you get shallow answers. If you ask deep question, you unlock depth. The quality of output depends on the quality of input. That's the life lesson too. So next time